The Jim and Terry Show, flashing our lighters. It's a big stadium show. Jim's doing the operatic version of Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
The Wall. Okay, a theme for this one might be Up in Smoke. Oh, by the way, Jim and Terry Show, coming to you from Bob Cajun. We're in a good frame of mind now. 3 podcasts in.
Well, you're happy because you won.
I won?
You did say Finland. I thought you said England.
If you check the back end of the previous podcast, you will hear the word Finland. Yes, Russia is amassing troops, not troops, but equipment. I don't know about the troops, but the photos of the equipment reminds me of those long lines of convoys on the railways that we saw prior to February 24th invasion on the special operations of Russia and against Ukraine. So I'm wondering, you don't gather equipment unless you intend to send a message or maybe use it. Is it just a visual message? I don't know. Well, let's take this. The theme will be Up in Smoke. And, of course, the smoke is one of the ways we know whether a decision has been made about a replacement for the Pope.
Oh, the Pope.
So up in smoke is not a military term, as in we should attack, drone attack, all those sitting pieces of equipment, whether it's in Red Square, May 9th, or on the border of Finland with drones right now. Get rid of them before they can be used in battle. Preemptive strike. Whether it all goes up in smoke is a question for the Pope, who's passed away and begs questions.
Yeah, they had Stay Spiritual had an interesting fellow on that claimed to be the rightful Pope and the rightful last, I think, spokesperson for God. You'd have to go there and watch it.
If you give us a link,
we'll
put
interesting.
it in the description.
But it is interesting with the signs of the times. And sometimes we don't see what's just coming.
You mean fake popes?
No, the end of the world, the Antichrist, there are all kinds of different things where, there's some really interesting things we could get all conspiracy theorist overist.
Well, let's stick with the Pope for now because that leads into a discussion of one particular candidate.
The President of the United States.
Who would have thought that would ever be a thing?
I'm going down there, eh? I don't want them. Geez, they're going to arrest me.
Yeah, well, you won't have this on your phone anyway.
No.
So they can arrest me. No, wait a minute. They can't cross the border. Or can they? I don't know. Anyway, this is interesting speculation. I first saw this in a tweet from X or Twitter by Lindsey Graham, Senator Lindsey Graham, who said he couldn't think of a more interesting person to take on the role of Pope / President / head of the UN / choose your own adventure.
Dang nabbit, I hope it happens. That would just be the biggest joke on the face of this earth. The holiest of holy guys
meets the unholiest of the unholy guys.
Maybe he's both the false prophet and the Antichrist.
Oh, boy, you're getting into some technical jargon now. We'll have to explore this at
just
some
having
point.
fun, our American friends. Just having fun.
Okay, so the question is, the Pope has passed away, and the end of the days for the Pope. A papacy that was sort of defined by advocating for climate change, saying it's real, we need to really get with the program. And he met Greta Thunberg, is that her name? The young activist.
Yeah.
And so he seemed to be a progressive Pope, looking at things.
Oh, he was very progressive, yes. Maybe to a fault as a Catholic
if you're a Catholic, definitely
Yeah.
you think he might have gone too far with the DEI woke stuff. But are you going to tell that to the Pope?
I'm not telling him anything. I'm not telling
Anyway,
him.
he is now deceased. But
I'll just tell you this: if I had an audience with him, he'd still be alive. He wouldn't be dead.
You wouldn't.
Who was the last person to see him?
Oh boy, here
Come
we
on.
go. Conspiracy theories on the Jim and Terry Show. Yes, you heard it here. Odd that his passing took place within days of the visit
day.
of the
Never been the next day,
vice
I think.
president of Okay. So ignoring that seeming coincidental timing of things, and understanding that it has been said on Twitter, not just by Lindsey Graham, but by the president. He didn't do it on Twitter. He did it on Truth Social, I believe, saying that he can't think of a better person for the job than himself.
Oh, imagine thinking that highly of yourself. I just can't imagine that.
They're going to have to resize the Pope's big hat that they wear to fit Trump's ego.
You know what? He's got to be just saying things in jest to get everybody just talking about him. How could anybody have that kind of a...
Or maybe...
I can't think of anybody that would be better than me. Nobody could be better than me. I'm the better one. It's me.
Okay.
I can't see it. Can't see it.
Let's move off that one and just say there was something else of interest, which is Trump's attire. Was it much ado about nothing that he didn't wear a black
I don't.
suit?
I think he was... Listen, he's got...
Is intentional?
Well, yeah, he's got top officials. He's got a wife who wore black.
He's got a wardrobe person assigned
He's got
to
a
him.
wardrobe person. He's got millions of dollars. They could even have rented it at Moore's for
Probably
Pete's
got a
sakes.
makeup studio on Air Force One, too.
He's the only one that had a light blue suit on. He was making a point, and he stood out because it looks to me like he has to be the center of attraction. Has to be. Everybody's got to be talking about him.
Okay. What about the famous now, or infamous, Zelensky enters the reception area, gets a big round of applause, Trump enters, silence.
What I think more and people aren't talking about is when he had that meeting, when Trump had the meeting with Zelensky, the French president
Macron
walked into the room and went right over to Zelensky, shook his hand, and Trump went to shake his hand, and he moved in really close and pretended he didn't see it. I call that a snub.
It was a masterful snub, if it was.
Well, yeah, because you could say, no, I was looking at his face. I didn't know he was shaking my hand.
I admit, I didn't see the extended hand.
Yeah.
But the cameras don't lie.
Well, yeah, and but that's where it was, you know. But the meeting between Zelensky and the French president was jubilation, happy, good, see you, more than cordial. It was very friendly. So I don't know. It spoke volumes to me, but I don't know what they've done.
Well, that's what makes the signing of the rare earth deal with the United States a little interesting to me. I would not have expected that to be the outcome of that meeting in Rome. So that kind of got me.
All we can do, and this is weird, is hope that it was not a good deal. I don't like the idea of
Is it a
muscling.
deal? You can't make a deal with Trump because he makes his own deal.
Well, I guess he's known to break the deals that he doesn't
Right.
like.
So
yeah.
what's the point?
I don't. Well, me personally, I think that the point is, whatever deal you go into, know that it's not going to stick.
No.
That's how you have to view it. And
So-
we've talked about the Jets.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know how you could purchase the Jets after what he said in the office.
Not if you're getting the throttled down governor version of the...
Yeah. I mean, why would you do it?
Yeah.
And if you want to break a contract, you got it right there, audio and audio, video of him saying it.
Yeah.
That of course our Jets are going to be 10% better than anything else we sell.
Because why?
In case our allies are no longer our allies.
Which is likely to happen if you treat
So
them
all
the way...
all the unification that Biden did to bring NATO together, Trump has undone within the first 10 days of his.
Oh my goodness, yeah. It's quite a record of the 100 days, and maybe we can talk about that. But, to undo everything is just an incredible feat. Who would have thought that it would be possible?
I don't know how it can be mendable. I keep thinking we're going to wake up and all of a sudden everybody's going to go, Heil Trump, Heil Trump, Heil Trump. It's best deals ever. He did it. He negotiated 90 in 90 days. China comes and kisses his butt. All of a sudden inflation leaves. All of a sudden all those jobs they lost miraculously come back and factories are popping up all over America. Because, wow.
Were you dreaming? Is that...
Well, I'm just saying
Is it possible?
yeah.
Who knows, Jim? The Jim and Terry Show signing off. Bye-bye.